Dirty Little Secrets of Urban Japan. It is freezing cold right now, and I'm in the streets of Shibuya. On the first glance, this city looks beautiful, stunning and lively. It looks rich, and you wouldn't even suspect any problems with it until you realize that it's just a surface. If you're not very observant, and if you don't know where to look, you won't even realize and you won't even see the dark and lonely side of all of this. To show you what I mean, I'm gonna be spending a night at one of the internet cafes here in Shibuya. To unsuspecting tourists, this looks perfectly normal, but for me, it is not. For the cheap price of less than 3,000 yen, you get to stay in one of the small rooms. Of all the places I've been to in Japan and of all the buildings I've entered into, I have never felt uncomfortable like this before. The moment I stepped into that door, I felt like people were staring at me. At the back of my head, I was contemplating, have I done anything wrong? And the more I go deeper into the place and see what can be found inside, the more I understand why. Upon entering the place, you will be greeted with adult merchandise. Adult-rated items are on display even in the toilet room. This is where I'm gonna be spending my night. For the price I paid, this place isn't half bad. There is no denying that this is a good deal, because for that you will get a towel and some basic necessities for your hygiene. Here's a towel, a razor, 2 wet napkins, toothbrush, and this thing. On top of all that, you also get free Wi-Fi and power outlets for you to charge your devices. And not to mention, you can order any toy displayed here using the telephone provided, and they will deliver it in front of your doorstep. Soundproofing is also really bad because you can hear people pounding on their meat on the other side. I also think that this place is not sanitary because of the dirt and the dust that I've seen in the room. To be perfectly honest, I've spent my first 20 minutes here wiping off the dust, and look what I've got. A lot of hair. The staff told me that I can rent DVDs from their library that is already included in the package that I paid for. And of course, I never even went to the library because that's not what I'm here for. The place also reeks of images that I cannot look at, so I could not bear to go there. And by the way, this is not your ordinary toilet, because here you can find merchandise that are not available on the outside world. Seriously, a vending machine for toys inside the toilet? You've gotta be kidding me. Back in my room, I've turned on this TV and I made it run all night, just so I don't hear my neighbor's strange noise. Before I hit the hay, of course I need to have a shower, and for that price I paid, this is a good deal. But not all showers are created equal. Other showers are dirty, so I used this one. The checkout time is until 10, but I went out immediately as I could. I may not want to go back there because of what I've seen, but because of the price, I think that was a pretty good deal. It might be shocking to us, but many people call these places home. In fact, in 2018, there are around 4,000 people in Tokyo alone that live in these places. And no one could have imagined the horrors that came upon them during the pandemic because these places were forced to close down. While most of them went to the shelters, others just had to hit the streets. And this is my night at a Japanese manga and internet cafe. See you in the next one.